Hey there everybody, welcome back to Lost Odyssey. It's Chocolate Milk and we are returning to the backyard today, and we are actually going to begin and go into the heaviest class, the super heavy class. So you can see we've got 3 stars in all the 3 classes so far, light, medium, and heavy. And as you can see with the super heavy class, there's only 4 battles instead of 5. And that means we have to actually unlock the last one. It's a very special one that we can only get if we have 3 stars in every single battle so far. So we are going to aim for 3 stars in each one of the battles in the super heavy rank, and we're going to start with Fireworks Forever. So this one is very easy. I'm only going to use my immortals for this one. And we're just going to dive right in. This class does have a lot more conditions that have to be met, and the enemies are significantly tougher and it can be a lot more difficult, but I think that we will make it regardless. So for this battle we only have to defeat all of the enemies. But the secret condition to get 3 stars is to not let any of your characters die. This is why I brought along my immortals, because not only do they have higher defense, higher HP and all that other stuff, but I've decked them all out so that they will all actually absorb fire. And as long as you have absorbed fire, you should win this battle. I also recommend having something that will protect you against poison, because these guys are in the Temple of Enlightenment. We've seen them in the Temple of Enlightenment before, and if you remember them from there, when you were in there, they'll have this attack called Huge Poison Explosion, and that they will basically self-destruct, but they'll poison you in the process. So to protect against that, I've put anti-poison on my characters. They can all absorb fire, which is pretty much all these guys are going to use, is fire-based moves, and then their regular attacks really don't do a whole lot, so they're not really anything to really worry about. As you can see, they're going to go in a lot with Flarus, which if you can absorb it or nullify it at the very least, you're going to have no problem. They've also got Mindus, so they will up their attack power, or their spell power, I should say, when they cast a spell, which shouldn't be a problem for you. That just means you're going to absorb more HP. And they've also got Resurrect. They'll bring back a fallen member. And last but not least, they have the Huge Poison Explosion, where they will explode. So really only 4 main attacks you're looking out for, and then their regular attack. So just don't let anybody die and you will be alright. Actually, sucks, he only has 81 HP left. I feel like I'm wasting my turn, but so that's pretty much all I have to say for this battle. It's not rocket science. It's going to be very hard without absorbing the fire or nullifying it, so just keep that in mind. You can probably throw a barricade on your party and just keep on like constant healing duty if you don't have it, but it is going to be a lot tougher for you. You can also equip things like persistence, so that if you do get your HP down a whole lot, you'll at least live by 1 hit point. And that might save you if you're in a little bit of a pinch. And then this guy, hopefully he doesn't bring back any of his friends. And if he doesn't, then we can just kill him, or even better yet, if he explodes, that'll just make things a lot easier for us. They've also got Flare Mine on their body. I guess I didn't mention that, but every time you go to attack him with a physical attack, you'll see that Kind gets hit. He absorbs it, but if you don't have that, you can also get hit with that. So there we go. That one's very, very easy compared to the rest of them in this class. So our 2-star reward is 5 goddess medicines, and our 3-star is a slot seed, which is useless. Now we're just gonna see what else is here. I'm actually going to skip the Master Ring user because this is one of the ones that I have a lot of difficulty with. What I'll probably end up doing is just keep trying this battle, and I'll just record it over and over again until I get it, and then the successful one I'll put up for you guys. That one's very hard, and then of course I'll explain what I'm doing. So I'm gonna skip that one for now, and we're actually gonna go right to Mani Fever. I think we have enough time to fit this one in. So we're gonna need a very, very special skill for that one. So Mani Fever in the super heavy class, what you're gonna want to do, again I'm probably gonna use all of my immortals, is you're going to want to equip this move here. It's called Slot Hit, and it says inflicts damage on one enemy depending on your ally's empty skill slots. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, you don't have any empty skill slots, but just bear with me. This has been tested by myself and by other just members online and everything like that, and this does work. I do have this completed in another file. So you do want that attack slot hit on everyone that you're bringing along. Well, your immortals mostly, they're the ones that are going to be able to equip this here. I'm not actually too sure if we got that from a mortal or if we got that from a... I'm pretty sure we got that from a accessory, so I'm pretty sure no one's going to have it. Yeah, no one has it. It is from an accessory, so the other ones who are going to be able to use that. And with that attack, you will pretty much be able to win. Guaranteed. So we're going to go right down to Mani Fever here, and we're going to again take up Tolton. And as you can see, conditions are to win within 10 turns, defeat all the enemies, and get 3 successful coin tosses. So we're going to begin, and then we're going to see how we're going to meet all of those conditions, as well as the 3-star secret hidden condition.
Let's take him now.
Okay, so there's the conditions again. Now you notice it says 3+ successful coin tosses to win with 2 stars, but the 3-star condition is to actually get 10 or more successful coin tosses. And this is why I brought along Slot Hit. Slot Hit will guarantee 100% that you will get a successful coin toss every single time. I don't know why this is. I've tried to look up like theory so I could better explain this to you guys, but this does work. This has been tested by various members, including myself, and it does work. So if you want all 10 coin tosses, just be sure to use Slot Hit on these guys every turn, and you will always get a successful coin toss. So as you can see, he's going to flip his coin, and we got a successful coin toss. So if you have all 4 of your immortals use this 2 turns, you'll get 8 tosses, and then if you just use your 3rd turn with 2 of them, you'll get your 10, and then you can start attacking them. So you should be able to get this really easily in 4 turns, because, or sorry, in 10 turns, because you still have to win in 10 turns. And it says empty skill slots. It says that you get more damage if you do have empty skill slots, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I had fooled around with it a little bit. I had taken out a few skill slots and added a few more, you know, maxed out their skill slots and then left the ones that I had maxed out emptied, and it really didn't make a huge significant difference in their damage at all. So I wouldn't bother. I would just leave your skills as they are, and then I would just put, of course, slot hit into one of the slots for you to use. And if you do get an unsuccessful coin toss, what happens is that it usually attacks you. I think it's like meteors or rocks fall from the sky and hit you. So unsuccessful ones you get hurt, and successful ones, I guess, nothing. I would assume normally, if this was a normal battle, you would get more money from these enemies, but since this is the backyard, we don't make any money off of this, so. Alright, so with Kime, that'll make 8 coin tosses successfully. It's kind of annoying that you have to watch this animation every single time. That's the only thing I wish they would have changed about it, but... Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start defeating these guys, and then I'm just gonna use Sarah and Ming to give me my last 2. These guys are pretty heavy hitters too, so hopefully you don't die. You can of course alternate, and you can have one of your mages heal you if you're really getting into a lot of trouble, but it doesn't matter if they die. That's not going to affect your rating or anything like that, so just keep that in mind too. If you do get unsuccessful coin tosses though, it does suck. Another method you can use is you can actually use the composite magic attack All Flare on these guys, and that has also been said to work. I didn't do that, and I haven't tested that, but someone else has out there, and they said it works. So I maybe could have used that strategy, but this one just seemed quite easy to do, so I just used that instead. But of course, if you maybe don't have the accessory that teaches that to you, then All Flare is a much better option for you. Because I think that's a lower level one, and you pick up plenty of items that will teach you higher level composite magic in the game, so. Yeah, these guys are pretty ferocious. Okay, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Unless they all get wiped out or something, which might actually happen. We're getting pretty low on HP at this point. Hopefully they don't all attack at once. Unless I just jinx myself, and then that would be bad. I think we got this. If I would have healed instead of trying to finish this battle in a hurry, I might have done a little bit better, but we are still trying to do this in 10 turns, so I was trying to keep that in mind. But either way, we did it. That battle is finished. And we should be able to claim our 3-star victory prize from that too. So for 2 stars, we get a slot seat as usual, and our 3-star prize is actually different. It's 5 rune masks, which, not worth it. But anyways, that's about all we have time for today. We've still got 2 more battles in the super heavy class. I hope that you'll all join me next time, and thank you all so much for watching.